Have you ever made a promise to yourself like I'll start exercising tomorrow or this year I'll wake up earlier, only to fall back into old routines after a few days? You're not alone. We've all been there. We set these ambitious goals, full of excitement and motivation, but then life gets in the way and our willpower fades. The truth is, creating new habits isn't about willpower alone. It's about strategy, mindset, and small wins. It's about understanding the science behind how our brains form habits and using that knowledge to our advantage. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets behind building habits that stick. Whether you want to read more, eat healthier, or become more productive, this guide will help you make lasting changes without relying on motivation that fades away. At the core of every habit is a simple loop cue routine reward. This loop is the foundation of every habit you have, good or bad. The cue triggers your brain to initiate a behavior. It's a signal that predicts a reward. This is followed by the routine, which is the actual behavior you perform, the habit itself. Finally, the reward is the outcome of the behavior. It's the reason your brain decides whether this particular loop is worth remembering for the future. Understanding this loop is powerful. Let's say you want to build a habit of reading more. Your cue could be placing a book on your bedside table. The routine is the act of reading for 20 minutes before bed. The reward is the feeling of relaxation and the joy of getting lost in a good story. By consciously identifying and designing each part of the loop, you can make it easier for your brain to adopt and maintain the new habit. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to change too much too fast. We get inspired and want to overhaul our entire lives overnight. But that's like trying to run a marathon without any training. You're setting yourself up for exhaustion and disappointment. Instead, start small, ridiculously small. This is where the power of tiny habits comes in. We call this method the 2-minute rule. Make your new habit so easy you can't say no. Want to start meditating? Just sit quietly for 2 minutes. Want to write every day? Just write one sentence. The key is to make your new habit so small that it's almost impossible to fail. This removes the friction, making it easier to get started and build momentum over time. One powerful technique is habit stacking, attaching your new habit to something you already do. Think about the habits you already have in your daily life, like brushing your teeth or making your morning coffee. These are ingrained behaviors that you do without thinking. By connecting your new habit to an existing one, your brain creates a stronger connection, making it easier to remember and repeat. For example, you could say, after I brush my teeth, I will meditate for 2 minutes, or after I pour my morning coffee, I will write one sentence in my journal. By anchoring your new habit to an existing routine, you're essentially creating a mental trigger that reminds your brain to take action. Chapter 4. Design your environment for success. Your environment influences your behavior more than you realize. We like to think we're in control, but the truth is, our surroundings have a powerful impact on our actions. Think about it. If your kitchen counter is always cluttered with junk food, you're more likely to snack on unhealthy choices. But if you fill your fridge with fresh fruits and vegetables, healthy eating becomes the easier option. The same principle applies to all areas of life. Want to read more? Make sure you have a comfortable reading nook with good lighting. Want to exercise in the morning? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Remove friction and distractions. Make good habits easier and bad habits harder. Most people try to build new habits by focusing on what they want to achieve. They set goals like losing weight, making more money, or learning a new language. While these are all worthy aspirations, they miss a crucial element: your identity. Instead of saying, I want to run 3 times a week, say, I am a runner. When your habits are tied to your identity, they become more powerful. Your identity is your self-image, your beliefs about who you are. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you believe you are. By shifting your focus from outcomes to identity, you align your actions with your desired self-image. Tracking your progress is a powerful motivator. It gives you a visual representation of your efforts and helps you stay accountable. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. A simple calendar or a habit tracker will do. Every time you successfully complete your habit, mark it down. Seeing those marks accumulate can be incredibly motivating. But here's the key. Celebrate every effort, even showing up for 1 minute. Progress is not about perfection, it's about consistency. Remember, you're building a lifestyle, not chasing a finish line, so acknowledge your wins, no matter how small. Give yourself permission to feel proud of each step you take, knowing that you're moving in the right direction. Building habits takes time. There's no magic formula or overnight solution. It's a process of trial and error, of learning what works for you and what doesn't. So be patient with yourself and embrace the journey. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two, or even a week. It happens to everyone. The important thing is to remember your why. Why did you start this journey in the first place? What are you hoping to achieve? Connect with your deeper motivation and use it to fuel your commitment. Every day is a new chance to start again. Real transformation doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. Creating new habits isn't about being perfect, it's about being intentional. It's about making small, consistent choices each day that align with the person you want to become. Remember, you don't have to be extreme, just consistent. By starting small, using cues, designing your environment, and focusing on identity, you can build habits that feel natural, enjoyable, and sustainable. You'll be amazed at the progress you can make over time. So start today. Not with a huge goal, but with a tiny action, one step closer to the person you want to become. Remember, tiny habits, big change.